for our chocolatey granola, I've got my oven on to preheat. I've measured out my nuts, I've just chopped them. I'm using a mixture of Brazil nuts and pecans. And I've melted my butter, so I've got 75 grams, which is about 3 ounces. And then, so now I'm going to make my syrup. So I've got cocoa powder, about 1/3 of a cup, which is a bit over 30 grams or about 1 ounce. And for the sweetness, I'm using some rice malt syrup. But you could use honey instead if you wanted to, it's easier to get. Or if you wanted to keep it really sugar-free, you could use stevia. So I want about 3 tablespoons of the sweet stuff. And then just give that a good stir to make our lovely chocolatey syrup. So now I'm going to mix my chocolatey syrup in with the nuts first. And the only reason I'm doing this separately is just because the coconut's quite fragile and I want to keep my flakes as whole as possible. So we'll do the hard mixing first and then we'll fold them in later. And if you wanted to keep this vegan, just use coconut oil instead of the butter. So give that a good mix in with the nuts. And then I've got 3 cups, which is about 150 grams of coconut flakes. And I'm just going to, you just want to fold to combine without trying not to spill it everywhere. And trying not to break up the coconut too much. So I don't mind having little white bits of coconut because that's actually going to help us tell when it's cooked as well, when it's toasted, because with all that dark cocoa powder it's hard to see when it's browning. So that looks pretty good to me. So just got a baking tray here lined with paper, just to help it keep it cleaner, really, save on washing up, and it looks prettier as well for my photo later. So you could just use a tray if you wanted to. So we'll spread out our mixture. Great. And I'm just going to bake it and give it a stir and check on it every 10 minutes or so until it's golden and feels crunchy. Okay, so our granola's been in for about 25 minutes. I've been stirring it every 10 minutes or so, and you can see it's starting to, the coconut's gone golden brown, the nuts are looking roasted, so that's cooked enough for me. So I'm just going to, you could keep cooking if you like it a bit darker, but it's really a personal choice thing. So I'm just going to let it cool down and then store it in an airtight container. So if you enjoyed this recipe, really encourage you to come on over and visit my blog. It's thestonensoup.com, and if you sign up for email updates, you'll get a free e-cookbook filled with video recipes just like this one. So really hope to see you soon.